Hi guys, Shattered Civ here. How's everyone doing? I'm not doing too bad here. Actually, what I've got going on is the final stages of the harvest. Okay guys, so you check out my bank account there in the top right corner. I am now sitting at $142,000. I owe $500,000 to the bank. I ended up selling all the bales of hay, all the wheat for $170,000. I think that's what I came up with. And that means I'm making about $100,000 more just for having this piece of land. So definitely good. A giant field to work right now. I'm going to do something kind of special. Over to the right hand side, those three fields in the top right corner, we are going to start sowing with oats. Oats in January are super expensive. They should take about, I'm not sure how long, hopefully not too long, but the thing is I can still afford it. I have quite a bit of money in the bank, but as long as I sit on them until January, they're worth like an absolute fortune. Plus I'll be able to sell the bales. And yeah, so I've got a few of the operating costs, such as leasing and fuel, repairs. All that is factored into these numbers here, so that is not bad. That's making some good cash. This field is really good. So, as I was saying, those fields over there are getting sowed with oats. Those are absolutely 100% pristine fields. There is nothing wrong with those fields. I have stone picked them. I've rolled them. I mean, plowed them. They are ready to rock and roll. And if I use a cultivator next season, I won't have to worry about stones. Stones are what's breaking my vehicles. So I need to get these rocks out of these fields. So I'm going to do that by any means necessary. I've also reduced the time to half time, because what I do, I don't really want any discrepancies between the fields, or much of a discrepancy. Not like I was playing, guys. I didn't actually get this field harvested until February. I was way off the mark, man. Might have even been into March when I actually lifted up the last bit of wheat off of this. So it was late into the season. Luckily, I still made a fairly good profit, because the price of the goods didn't drop. In fact, it's going up again. So I mean, it wasn't a bad thing. This stuff here, I'm looking at the prices here. It's high now. It's going to be high, crazy high in January. We're going to be able to make a pretty good profit off of this, but a lot of work. So I'm just going to let you guys tag along for the ride while I kind of clean up these fields here. Now, my game plan, I'm going to change the runtime speed up to 30 times as soon as I finish plowing this field, and those other fields over there are fully seeded. And both things are happening as we speak. Oh, check it out. I ended up adding a little bit of work here to my property. I've now got patio lanterns. I've got a fence so I don't drive off the ledge. I gave myself a little more room here, leveled it out, and I'm debating whether or not to get a driveway just down there. The stone piles are getting huge. I have a de-stoner right now. It's sitting around somewhere, and the roller is just right over there, that blue thing. But yeah, at the very least, I can use a front-end loader to scoop up this gravel, and we can take it away to get crushed. There's a even bigger pile over around the corner here. Here it is. This is starting to get rather impressive looking. Hadrian's Wall is a thing, my friends. No wonder these guys don't like me as their neighbor. I just throw all my debris down the hill. Now, these things I can get rid of. All the stumps and stuff, anything sticking out of the ground, I can get a mulcher, essentially. It's like a big lawnmower for trees. Just okay. So I mean, we are pretty much waiting on that and that. I can't really get seed into the ground any quicker unless I lease a cultivator. That might be a thing. Although these fields are small. But so anyways, what we're going to do, so I'm going to let these start growing as soon as I have them seeded. We'll start running at 30 times speed when I start to de-stone this and roll it and plant. I'm thinking that should probably take to the end of the month. I've got a 7-day cycle going on right now, so that should probably take to the end of the month before this is planted. So this is going to be first. That's going to be second, but there's a lot to do to prep all these. So while we're waiting for the 5-day, 6-day interval for this to pop, we will be getting these fields absolutely pristine. Now, it's not going to be that bad of a problem next time. Because I won't have to plow. So that's going to take, you know, a considerable amount of time. Maybe I should factor that into my. This was a problem waiting for that. And that was a long, hard, cold winter, my friends. Just a couple like really, really snowy days, and you can't harvest when it's snowing, right, or raining. So it's like fuck. So really good nail biting experience here in the game of Farming Simulator 22. What a great little game. I've had a lot of like little classic moments like that, you know, where I was like, oh man, I'm gonna miss the window. And again, I'm just bringing in such a haul. I probably missed out on about another $30,000, you know what I mean, worth of profit, because I didn't hit those windows. But say, Livy, we'll try this time. This time the yield off of this field is going to be just ginormous. So that's rented. The stoner down there is rented. And we just need this big guy. Quite possibly after he's done. No, I guess... I'm going to start right now. You know what? I'll let this guy finish this field first, and then I will introduce the smaller tractor, and we can seed those two fields there. Like, we are on half speed time, so I'm not too concerned about that. You know, if you're fast forwarding time and you want to hit that segment, it'd be just a flash in the pan, the difference. That doesn't even make sense. Welcome, welcome to the stream. You're probably just like, Jesus, Shattered. Every time it's something new, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. So basically, every minute here is 2 minutes now. We're at half speed time. This way we can maximize the light and the closeness of these 3 fields being planted at the exact same time. So I should be able to get all these done by the time that clock hits about, let's say, 2 o'clock, right? So that's really like almost 40 minutes. Sorry, 80. Sorry, bad math. Okay, so once again, look at a nice big healthy bank account. We've paid off the loan a little bit. We've $30,000. Just there you go, Mr. Banker. Now I'm thinking of maybe sitting on that money. It is handy being able to lease stuff and not worrying about it. You know what I mean? Like living on the edge and on the wire sounds fun until you know you got to scramble to sell some product because You don't want to sell your vehicles to pay off the loan, right? Like, no, 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 no. To pay off your workers. If you hit a zero balance, basically everything comes to a grinding halt. And right now, you're noticing that the seeds are going are costing me cash. So I mean, times that by these 4 fields here, and yeah, April Fools indeed. But look at these fields, guys. Look at that, man. Like, pristine. That's a yield bonus of plus 50, 52%. It just loves me just from standing on it. But what we're going to do is we're going to fertilize it more. As soon as this is all done, yeah, we'll fertilize these fields. We'll just do that at 30 times speed. I'm not too concerned about that. Well, maybe I should be, though. All the fields should be... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it that way. This, so that way, the difference between when this pops, these oats, and this field pops, these are also going to be oats. It's only a matter of maybe half a day, no, about 3-4 days. I'm going to set it up to be about that. And that way, this will give me, that 3-4 day window will give me time to finish off these. And then I can tackle this. This is big. This is a huge project right now. We still got to get those stones out of there. So like I said, as soon as I can swap this guy out for Mini-Me, the better. Yeah, you shouldn't have too much problems on this field. It's pretty level. There's not really much to hit. The other field over there, maybe. You know what I should be doing is maybe following behind with the fertilizer. Because honestly, I do have to do almost all of that all at once. I can't let that slide. But that's quickly coming to an end as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a close race here. I worked really hard, man, last night on this field. Oh, this is a contract truck or tractor, by the way. It's like a giant, big version of mine. Super powerful, only has a maximum speed, though, of 27 kilometers an hour. Reminds me of a whale. Like, it looks almost like it's ass backwards. But the contract didn't go through, which was kind of weird. I was supposed to cultivate a field, and for some reason, I don't know, this project ended up popping up where I had to start harvesting, and I don't know if it was because I was going at 360 times the speed of real time. That sounds really weird to say, but something broke, and I cannot get my money for this contract. But the thing is, I can't give it up yet either until it stopped at 47% for some reason. I was sowing sorghum. Leroy Jenkins. That might be a really good one to do. I like these ones. This Field 71, the guy every year. I've also man, I thought I was a nerd when it came to this game. Holy shit, is there a lot of info online when it comes to just checking out basic prices and stuff. They've even got a farm simulator app, guys. Like that makes me facepalm. I just wow, mind-boggling. I made a hefty profit off of those hay bales too, guys. Now, I did lease the vehicles for quite a bit of money, but from what I can see here, about 40K I made off of hay bales. I guess technically straw. Sorry, they're straw bales, because I do believe there is a difference there. Yeah. So wet, medium, and then what we do. So hay is what you feed horses, straw is what they bed in, grass is what people want, I don't know, silage for possibly? Or is that's, yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah, there's so much to learn about this game. Like, in the industry, you know, the other day I was driving down the road to look over, I'm like, that guy is weeding. And you could tell, like, you could see his plants, but once you have a weeder, you get a pretty good idea of what they look like. You know, little light tongs that kind of spin around. And it wasn't like a windrower. But again, I've seen windrowers everywhere. I see these lawnmowers everywhere. So it's very cool. And any mod will ensure that if you don't see the vehicles here that you're used to, boom, no problems. And you know, driving also down the country roads, I'm like, I see this blue tractor coming at me. I'm like, that's a New Holland. And like, New Holland is not, it's not like an old tractor lineage here in Canada. I mean, it's relatively new, hence its name. Well, no, it's not. It's been in Europe for ages, but in Canada, no, not so much. We're talking like maybe 10 years. We really started to notice them. I really started to notice them once I started playing the game, and then I was like, oh, the New Holland. So that really got into my zeitgeist right there. We were working on this field. I'm hoping to get this done within. By the time that clock in the top right corner says 2 o'clock. Hey Maria, howdy. I'm just banging away at this. I've got a lot of money. I've got the most amount of money right now. Like, I'm going to be able to afford everything I need shortly. Do about another 3 or 4 runs like this, and I'm going to make a little bit of cash. I got to get the stones out of the field. I've also figured out that if you leave the stones in the field, that's what's breaking my vehicle. So we need to get these stones out. I'm going to do the Super Duper Deluxe Spray Paint Edition on this field. We're going to go for the D-Stoner with the Scorpion. You'll see that little orange or yellowish orange vehicle off to the middle right top of the screen there. That's going to take out the big ass stones, and over there in blue is the roller just waiting for us, and we're going to roll these stones. I wonder, is that where the rolling stones comes from? Is that like just a British term for rolling the fields, right, to push the stones in? I wonder. I will have to have a couple beers tonight and contemplate that with my friends. Oh, hi, hey, bye. Thanks for popping in. And at such a respectable hour, too. Oh, a lot of work to do. Yeah, there's not a bunch. You should have seen it though last night, guys. Unfortunately, I couldn't make any commentary because it was a little it would have been loud. But I was busy as a bee. As soon as this field turned golden, I was just like, boom, off to the races. And it was snowing. It was like right now, you look around at the amount of machinery that I have. Nothing's really moving at the moment because obviously I don't need the combine. The heads over there don't need the truck at the moment, right? We're all what I actually need is a couple more tractors, right? And the cultivator. I, however, will. I won't worry too much about that. Like once we get the fertilizer on this field, oh boy. In fact, no, you know what? I'm going to fertilize them all at the kind of all at the same time. I have to. Yeah, I have to do that. Okay, what are you doing here, bro? You're not anywhere near stopped. I can't. I've noticed ever since I bought that other field that there is actually a little bit of problems that I'm having now with the AI not really completing their jobs, getting really confused and needing to go around like obstacles like this. Like they'll drive off or they'll just stop. Or my big one that I was encountering was that they get to the end here and then it will turn right. Like especially with the disc-owner, once you interrupt that process, it's like the AI doesn't know which way to turn anymore. It's strange, and you have to like literally babysit it, which is like a headache. A headache. But I mean, this is going to pay off huge, man. Even if I sell, like these prices for oats are absolutely through the roof. Okay, I'm going to make sure that this guy's kind of cognizant of what's going on here. All right, yeah, all right. He knows the drill. But yeah, seeing all these vehicles scattering in different directions, like no shit, guys. I had literally probably 4 vehicles moving through the worker menu. I had 2 vehicles going here. I had another one flying off to like dump like the load of wheat to the train station. I needed him back before the grain hopper got filled. And it was like holy shit. It was. And I was busy, but it was fun busy, you know what I mean? Like this field, man, you cannot tell. You could eat off of that. You wouldn't get any crunchy bits in that. It would just be like, nice powdery dirt. That's right, brother. That's right. Don't be shy. It doesn't matter if you take down those guy wires. Doesn't matter. And yeah, and then he says he's done his job, eh? These telephone poles, I'm telling you, I'm thinking maybe of ripping them out. They're not doing anything. They were just there for aesthetics. Oh. Okay. I was going to say that's kind of terrible. I could have probably drifted over a little to the left a bit, but I am hooked on this game. I don't know for how much longer. Maybe we're going to see another harvest if that comes to fruition. Once we start making money, maybe alongside of the long dark, I'll just kind of do this once a week, and we'll kind of continue this this farm field, see how far we can push it with the one man farming team. I don't know. Worker C is blocked by an object. Oh, you son of a bitch. Why are you turning so far? Like seriously, brah? Like you've got a crab fucking system here. You can basically turn on a dime and like that's what you're doing? Seems a little misleading here. It should be good though. Yeah, a lot of work coming up. It's the little tractor that can, you know what? I mean, that can fertilize these fields. It can actually collect bales. I was using the baler the other day with it, like the big one, and I'm like, holy shit! But see the importance of doing it now, guys, so you can kind of see where you're supposed to be. Like you can kind of just barely see that little delineated line there of between what you've sowed and what still needs to be sowed. So super like once you lose your way in the middle of the night, man, it's just it makes it that much more difficult. But we are going to do that anyhow. But this is the most boring part of the job. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, as long as I'm using that other tractor, which I fully plan to do, because that's got the horsepower, I'm going to need to like pull out all these stones and pull that roller and stuff across there in a quick fashion. Um, okay, whoa, bro, what you doing, man? What you doing? Want to keep sowing these oats. Okay, so far so good. We've got about an hour left to get everything that I was talking about done, and yeah, it's not going to be a very stellar stream, but you're going to see basically the starts of me making a bloody fortune in 10 months. 10 months seems lots. I'm not 100% sure if that means 2 months. Like 14, yeah, I'm not sure if it's a day by day when you're playing like the way I'm playing, because I'm not playing every month as a day. I'm playing every 7 days is makes up that month. So it's a little not more intense. Oh shit, that's how stuff gets broken. But again, yeah, like why don't I just tear down those wires? I don't need them. Boop 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 boop. It's just easy. Just demolish, demolish, demolish. Do they even plug into anything? I mean, I know it looks great and stuff, but I'm living in my cabin. I can't even live in that nice big house. It drives me up the wall that I can't sleep there. I feel like I'm somebody's field bitch. My bank account says otherwise, though. That's right. Do a nice little button hook. Oh, it's very simple, man. Very simple if you just fucking follow the rules. But again, I've noticed since the acquisition of that land there, I'm running into some really, really weird bugs. What is on sale today, actually? Ooh, quite a bit. Ooh. Oh, a B train. How much does that carry? Holy shit. That is a lot. That is a lot of wow, man, that could be really cool. $58,000. Don't know if I really want to do that. I would have to sell the other trailer and that backing up the B trains. Ooh. everything is normal again. So if you want to, it's just like driving a car all of a sudden, because as soon as you have those two articulated points, it changes everything. Well, yeah, I mean, that I could certainly use if I decide to get into animal husbandry, which, let's face it, in the winter is going to be definitely a good thing to think about. Hmm. Oh, great. That's an interesting view. I'll just leave that there. Confuse me every time. All right, here goes. Are you going to get blocked by these guys again, or what? You know what? Let's get this guy rocking and rolling. Oh, shit. I think that engine was running for that whole time. Ouch. And once again, needing to babysit these vehicles. Not the most impressive feature of the game. And once again, it seems like the bigger my fields get, the more the AI has trouble comprehending stuff. I don't know. All right, I'm going to get the fertilizer. We're going to need that soon. Yeah, he'll have no problems doing that, picking up the hay bales. The tractor's not entirely bad. It's just it's very very task specific. All right. Oh goody. He's actually doing another strip. All right. So I'm going to take over for that job right now with this little tractor. We're just bringing the fertilizer up here because we're going to need it. Luckily, we can finish off the field in seconds with this contraption. Let me try that again. Okay, that is ready to rock and roll. Have you now? We shall be the judge of that. You got a little bit of a strip there yet. Oh, yeah. Kool-Aid Man. Helium, what for you? Are you British? I heard the Brits are supposed to get like a absolute cracker, man, like fucking up to 40 degrees Celsius. That's a little sweaty. Not gonna lie about that. Even I'd complain about that. Okay, all right, there we go. We're gonna drop that off there because we're gonna switch over. Yeah, you know what? Canada is absolutely gorgeous, man. Every night's like, you don't necessarily. If you've been sun tanning, you need kind of like something warmer at night to keep you warm. But just to go out there at night, it's beautiful. During the day, it's beautiful. We're not getting absolutely just destroyed by humidity, which is the norm here for the last 20 years. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to bother putting down the fertilizer. Instead, what I'm going to do here is we're going to start de-stoning the one mega field. I'm making some good cash now, guys. Anything that I need, I can just kind of like lease, which is really good. But yeah, I got to start that field there. It's going to take a while to do. And oats is the name of the game this time around, my friends. So I made $170,000 off of the wheat on these fields. You should have seen it. I was working all through the winter, and it was like blizzards and stuff, and I'm plowing the ground. It was really cool. It was a good little adventure. I'm really sad that I wasn't able to broadcast that to you. I'm gonna have to do another swath there at the end, I think. I kind of meant to drift a little more to the right, but it is what it is. You know what I should have done? I should have probably started off at the far side. Anyways, if you look at these fields, guys, there's what it used to look like. This is what it looks like now. Look at, you could literally eat off that dirt. You could sprinkle it on your food. I hope it doesn't turn right here. No, I mean my left now. Oh no, he's doing the button hook to the shite. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We'll get this guy started. We'll just let him do his thing. I needed another strip there anyhow, but once he's done there, we're gonna put him on the far side. This guy here, we're going to hook him up to the scorpion. Finish him. And we're going to start pulling out all these stones here. During reading all the little guidebook that they have, I mean, it's very sparse in the game itself, but it does have a little bit of nuggets of good tips. And one of them was like, hey, if you're going to have stones in your field, be prepared to get your vehicles damaged. So I'm like, ah ha 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 ha. So we need to get these stones out of here. And the stones are actually brought up every time you plow. Not so much cultivate, right? Or is it plowing and cultivate? But if you use different seeders, you can basically save yourself from bringing the stones up, which is exactly what we're going to do. Now, this is already going to make a marked difference here. You're going to see all these little white specks, and even when you look at from this angle, from almost the driver's perspective, those stones are just absolutely massive. Like, they have to go. And I mean, it's still going to say we need to roll it. Needs rolling, so we're going to do that as well. The roller is a lot bigger. As soon as this guy's done over here, which will be never if he doesn't actually go. So close, yet so far. Maybe after this, I could give up this guy. I won't need him anymore. I've damaged this vehicle like quite a bit. This was brand new when I got it. It looks like it's been through the ringer and back. That's good though, because the lady's not going to give me my contract now. I spent seeds. I was laying down sorghum, and then boom, at 47%, the mission shit the bed, and I wasn't able to get any further. So I just took her tractor and ran with it. And I've been working this field since since like the end of February. It's April 1st now. Let's just bring it back today. April Fools. Hey, thanks for popping in. No worries. I have got to go myself. It's not going to be a long stream. I'm just kind of showing you guys what I am up to at the moment currently, what I've done. Now, again, I should have probably recorded the stuff that I was doing last night. As soon as the field started to pop, it was like holy busy time. So that was really decent. I'll make sure I do that for this time. Once these oats are ready to pop. And we'll speed up time just a little bit. 30 times speed. If I work all through the night, that should give me a couple day lead on this this one field. So I have a couple days to work on those other ones. There's nothing worse than, you know, all the crops popping up, but they have to sit there because you don't have the machinery to actually work them. Not yet. Once I can get a little bit of a stable. Wow, yeah. Next in line, I think, is going to be the silos. Having to take it all the way to the train station is kind of a drag, but it's doable. What is really good, guys, is right there. That's where we take all the bales of hay and stuff, and straw, and it's what we're going to do with this too, which is right over to the animal dealership. And I was making $40,000, I think. Yeah, $40,000 just in hay bales. Shit. This guy can't be not doing anything. Let's go. Okay, we'll drive him to the far end. I'll just leave that to as is. Somebody completed their task, did they? I suspect I know who. Funny enough, I also expected that. Yeah, in regards to what Liam said to where it's hot out, like I saw that the Brits are going up to 40 degrees Celsius. Like, holy. You know, that's one, you know, it's one thing when you're used to it, and, you know, I've lived summer after summer like that, right? Just being around the Great Lakes, but, you know, if you're not used to that type of temperature, man, that could be brutal. Like, if everyone doesn't have air conditioning, and which I'm sure they don't, like over there. I mean, why would you need air conditioning when the average temperature is like, you know, 10 degrees in the winter? I mean, you need the opposite. You need heaters and stuff, right? Even in the summers, I mean, it's fairly temperate and wet. Like, you need more things to dry things there than to cool them off. And holy shit, 40 degrees, eh? Yeah, this instrument is quick. It's deceptively quick. I should probably maybe put the brakes on this a bit. Because I mean, all I gotta need to do is roll, and then you know what? Should I just finish all the fields all at once? It would be nice to be able to pick and choose and just keep on driving, you know, from field to field. Because once my combine starts munching through all this grass and stuff, it doesn't take long. I mean, it goes to the speed of this thing, for Christ's sakes. And boy, do you ever slip around a lot in the winter. That was neat. I had, what was it? It wasn't exactly the plow. It was something else, but I ended up doing an absolute, like almost a 360 with it. And yeah, wish me good luck. Thank you. Although really, there's nothing to do here. This is all like a timing thing, a logistical thing. So I just thought I'd let you guys see what's happening, what type of cash flow I've got now. Things are looking a little brighter. Yeah, I mean this is gonna take a while. I could get it all done in one day though. That's important, I think. I mean, part of me, you know, it's too bad there's a little bit of babysitting involved here, or else I'd quite literally just leave this running. I mean, I suppose once I empty out the Scorpion here, that might be a good thing. This is great, though. This is going to be awesome, man. This is like I said, yeah, look, check out the size of those rocks. You know, it was funny the other day. My friend and I were sitting beside a field out in the middle of the country, and you know, there's not only the rocks that the farmer had brought off from the field, but also from the gravel road, right? I mean, yeah, really, really bad driving around the outskirts of the field, right? The perimeter. But once you get in, I mean, everything's pretty much, you know, uniform. And that's what we're going to do right here, right now. And we are almost filled. Take this off, dump it, and come right back. But what an improvement already. Once we get that roller down, it will be absolutely incredible. Luckily, everything here we can do all in one step. Like by the time we're ready to actually start seeding, this guy should be done with all of the other fields, etc., etc. So this is just a matter of getting it done. I'm also at half-time speed here, so yes, it's not your imagination. Time is crawling. Now, I'm not sure how big I can get this, but we're going to see. That's right, buddy. Watch out. Like, imagine all that stone dust. Jeez. See ya. What, can you actually not get across there now? Have I finally done it? Have I put enough gravel there where you're never ever going to be able to recover and get across there? It's like a permanent truck. Nice. What's going on here? Oh my lord, I had a log underneath me. We'll have to get that up off the road. Put that in the pile too. Actually, I think that's where it came from, now that I think of it. Yeah. I'm getting hungry, super hungry. Okay, we're gonna have like Indianized chicken curry and stuff. Good. So that's pretty much fire and forget now. This guy, on the other hand, I could be using you, bro, and you're just sitting there idling away doing nothing. Nothing, I tells you. Okay, so far so good. It's, yeah, this is turning out to be, yeah, you know what? We'll do everything all at once. I think that'd probably be the best bet here. I'm already making some good inroads here. I'm about, what, about a quarter of the way done? Fuck, these fields are large. So I should get about 4 loads of gravel. You know what? I wonder, what is stone going for? You can sell that crushed stone. I mean, that stuff's heavy. Oh, there's honey too? Really? Oh, you can get apiaries? Yeah, that's right. You can too. Oh, man. How cool is that? I need a few of those around the field. It's nice being able to go this speed, not struggling with, you know, that little tractor. It's pulling its weight so far. Not going to complain. I'm just going to catch a ride with this guy here till I get to the end. Gotta babysit this guy still. One last pass, and we are, well, almost 2, really. Ah, come on. There's a field right there. You know what? If you ever get any troubles like that, just do it yourself. Like, to be honest. All right, we do not need a plow again. I'm going to definitely need a bigger plow. I'm also going to need a mighty machine like this thing. That's the only way that this game becomes efficient. You know what I found the other day, guys? There's I think it's a ROPA. I think ROPA. I think that's what you say there. Holy shit, it is a sugar beet picker-upper. And it's a one-man machine, man. It would destroy this field in probably about 10 minutes. And it's $500,000. But, yeah, on big fields like this, I would certainly wouldn't have a problem driving that around. I tried to actually make more of this into asphalt. I was hoping that it would regrow back, but it doesn't seem to want to. So I suppose if you're sick of these weeds and stuff growing, just flatten it down. With the grass texture, it'll never grow back again. I'm going to get rid of that log there. Now that plow is going to love me a lot more too. Running through that soil, it's not going to damage anything. It's not going to get destroyed as quick. That looks like it's still got enough juice for another round. I mean, I just cut all this land here, man. That's pretty impressive. Now what to do? A little too early to start rolling. I mean, I could fertilize, but you know what? Fertilize might not be a bad idea. It'd be better, you know, I'm going to wait till there's two. Let's just stop that for a second here. All right, I'm going to just leave that be. I'm going to be right back, guys. as I suspected. All right. A lot of stones in this field. AI worker stopped manually. What were you doing last? No, there's a log. Yeah, they're rolling all down the hill. Should probably get those picked up for someone hurts themselves. Mainly myself. Stay out. This means you. This trail is closed. Oh, that's the problem right here. Oh. Well, I'm going to have to get rid of that log. Yeah, you know what? I may even just pull the plug on the stream very, very shortly because there is not much more to do other than just grind. And you know what? I may even take a little bit of a break. Like, it doesn't matter as long as I'm running at half speed. Alright, that'll get us to about... this field will, all of a sudden, will start to feel a little bit smaller. I've just finished the largest sections. Alright. Yeah, you know what happened, guys? Like, look, he's going to do the button hook now. Yeah. So another issue I had was the AI was plowing after I had rolled and stuff. No, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I had rolled and I had picked up all the stones and I had a little section that still needed to be plowed. I wasn't watching the dude. All of a sudden, he treats this new treated field as if it's uncut ground, and he started to plow it again, and up pop more and more stones, and I'm like, oh man, so I had to do like half the field again, so I want to avoid that. I think I'll stick around as long as that one field is getting plowed. Seems almost like overkill to use this this one vehicle here, just for fertilizing. Still, though, this is going to come together really well. So in exactly 10 days, I should get this harvest, which will put me a little bit early for selling it, but I'd rather be early than late. I better move that rig. I have a feeling that might cause a little bit of trouble. That's not what I wanted to do. We'll just go around the backside here. Shortcuts everywhere. You did it again. Alright, I'm gonna have to keep my eyes on this guy. Alright, buddy. Come on, go the right way. Fun times. Oh well, it is what it is. This is what I mean, but I've been putting a lot of time into this game. And I think I'm about ready to take a break. And then while I'm waiting for this to grow, I'll just keep on doing contracts, you know, basically paying off my debts. Oh, and Liam, yes, I just saw your message while I was outside. Canada is looking for engineers. All right, what's up with my phone here? Why isn't it charging? Uh-oh. I think my C plug is getting a little weak. Oh, you're gonna do it again, are you? Hmm. Well, that's never a good thing. I know what you're up to, bro. I can see what you're doing. I'm gonna start him over on this side. Let's get rid of these rocks first, though. Yeah, I'm getting quite the pile there. I mean, I should really consider selling that at some point in time, maybe. The front end loaders work pretty much the same way as the automatic balers do, where it just, you get close to it and it just sucks it all up. Just. I'm not liking that angle. Yeah, I'm not going to go down that route. If I go down that way, I'm going to regret it. I instead need to go up something like this way. I don't worry too much about that little offshoot to the side there. That's okay. Adds a little bit of character to the field. Shit, why isn't my phone charging? Let me try to reboot it. Oh, well that's why, because it's, holy shit, it's not plugged in. I got my vape plugged in instead. Jesus. The thing is, what's fooled me is that it vibrated. There must have been just a little bit of power left in the cord. Oh, okay, there we go. Ah, much better. All right, so is this. This guy's back on the path to success. Oh, you can go further than that, bro. No. You can go way further than that. Right on the money. Yep, you play this game long enough, you know the score. Oh man. Look at those fields. I can't wait to get a splash of fertilizer on there. I almost want to keep on grinding. Almost. There we go. Now, hopefully this doesn't screw up when I have to dump it again. great. It's rush hour. Don't stop, boy. All the way to the end. I've been noticing also the cars tending to slow down now. The bigger my fields get as well. It's almost going back to like FS19 type of bugginess. And I wondered, is that directly related to the size of your fields? Maybe it's the more machinery you have lying around or driving around. I'm not 100% sure. I know this is going to look real good though once I'm done. Now, I don't like doing the fields this way because if I want to start rolling now, I've got this conundrum. I have to wait till like the whole field's now completed. There's not a whole bunch left, but there's enough. I'm itching to start spraying. This little thing. I wonder what's this. Is this glass or is it plexiglass? Like you just don't know, man. This is such an old vehicle now. Plexiglass was in. I think this thing looks better suited to have plexiglass in it. Like I don't even know if it has a heater. It's got like a cigarette lighter. Well, maybe not. That might be lights. Yeah, I don't even really see anything that would give you AC or heat or anything like that. Wow, you would not want to be driving that around in Canada. Alright, this guy's only got a couple more strips to go, then we're going to start spraying the fertilizer down. You know what? I could probably start right away. I'm not used to this thing being so freaking large. Like, it's exactly like mine, but it's like twice the size. Half the speed, though. That should be enough. Look at the coverage, and this guy's like max speed. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pick up that log while I think of it. I beat the shit out of that machine. All right, brother, please drive all the way to the end, in between those posts. Keep on going. Oh, dude. No, he's even shaking his head. It's like, nope, 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 nope. All right, I'll take care of that on my own. How's this guy doing? And how's this guy doing? All right, he's going to be needing to be unloaded soon enough. All right, give that a good hose down. It's funny, that vehicle takes a lot to get into second gear. So if it's going up a hill and you're trying to get it into second, it takes a little bit, but once it does, the power just kicks in. You know what? I'm going to move him over to here. We are going to spend that little bit of extra dough just for this here. This is the way I got to do it, my friends. And bang. Well, I think that looks about to be it. All that I'm willing to do anyway. All right, here goes the second field. Is that done? That's looking like that guy's done. Yeah, and once we start doing contracts, then we'll just we'll turn up the speed to 30 times speed, just kind of blow through the days. Shit. There's a way out of here, but I kind of zigged instead of zagged. That is a lot of stones. Well, here's hoping that the AI picks up where it left off. Oh, fuck. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, dude. Come on, buddy. Getting closer. This thing I think is doing a double dose of seeding. Or, well, maybe not. Okay, I'm happy with the results so far. Those fields just look, wow. All right, I'm going to move him over to the other field, and yeah, get this all fertilized. This is done. I know it's done. I'm not sure why it's doing it again, though. Oh, maybe that one section isn't. Oh, I bet he's going to be done now. Oh, smart AI for once. All right, good job, my friend. love it when a plan comes together. Is this guy doing what he needs to do? Yes, sirree. All right, it's shaping up, guys. So that's it. I mean, essentially all I got to do now is, once that other field's planted, move over here, just fire and forget. And quite literally, I'll just be able to let the computer run while I'm off doing my own thing. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. But I have to wait till I get up to that time, because that other guy's still got to plant that other field. So, in the meantime, hopefully there's no conflict here with these dudes in the fields. Shouldn't be. This is where you're spending a lot of your dough, though. Like, check it out. Just all the product, right? That wobbling thing is getting on my nerves, man. I don't know if you notice it, but you can see the camera kind of like wobble back and forth. All right, you're going to do another pass, which will be, well, are you going to do another pass? I need to get that piece of ground up, but I'm not going to do it now. There's no way I'm going to ruin these fields. Perfect. Yeah, poor grapes. Yeah, they're looking a little disheveled. All right, so all this machinery were pretty much ready to return back to the original owners. I do want to keep this big sucker, though, for the rolling. So I will wait. All right, that was painless. Now, what I need to be careful of, I want to make sure that this dude is not being disturbed too much by the tree stump. I really should pave that. Alright, I'm going to leave this guy just hanging off in the wings. Just like that. Yeah, that's another couple loads of stones there for sure. But then we'll be able to roll it. Yeah, everything's going to come together brilliantly here. I like the ability to slow down time here. Just to ensure that all my crops are due on the same day. That was an absolute nightmare last night, guys. I'd sit there and then it would, like, yeah, it wasn't good. Like, it was literally a month and a half behind. I had no idea. I must have been skipping time like a madman, not really thinking and not really registering the fact that, oh, that's actually going to translate to like days down, waiting in between the two fields. And fuck, not going to make that mistake again. This game is all about the learning curves, and it can be rather harsh sometimes. I mean, it's only a game, but you spend eight hours of your life doing something, and all of a sudden it's for nothing. Like those sugar beets. I mean, luckily I had just enough money to actually kind of, you know, make do with what I needed. Like I was able to lease the proper equipment, et cetera, et cetera. So. Now this guy I'm a little nervous about. Because here on these fields, I can't really tell. I can't stop here. I have to kind of let these fields be done all at once, or you end up losing your previous location. Like I could probably slap a patch of grass there, actually. I could, now that I know some of the tools a little bit better, I could make this look a lot prettier. Hey, Lise, I'm about to go out in about 10-15 minutes to the LCBO, so if you'd like anything, you want to text me? But no big giant bottle pickups and shit, though. Yeah, of anything, yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. There is some anomaly out here that the computer wants to avoid, like the plague, and I don't see anything here. I was convinced, though, there was actually a log here. You know what I should do? I should probably level this out. I mean, over here especially, I mean, that gets... I could totally flatten that out. Although, I think the original field was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I need to level that out. Interesting. Yeah, I never even thought of that. Wonder if this one's like that too. Probably be over the roads here. This is where, if it's going to be unlevel, it would be here. It looks alright to me. Gosh darn. Not my favorite thing to do, but it will save our vehicles immensely. Oh, unless I do shit like that. Alley-oop. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. You know what? I better get out while I can. If I can. Alright, just got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. This guy's looking at me like, what are you doing, man? He's just walking right through the gravel. What the hell? It's X-Files. Alright, whoa, slow down there, buckaroo. That gravel pile's getting real big. I may have to do something with that. Once I actually have the technology to do it, though, and the money, the means, I'll get it cleaned up. I'll send some of my workers over there. Chop, chop. Oh, I still have to roll. I mean, that's not going to take long with that big piece of machinery there. Okay. Boo, boo, boo. Come on, brother. All right, guys, you know what? I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to sign off. I am Shattered Civ, and that is basically the state of affairs. The next time we play, you'll probably see it. Everything will be either ready to harvest or something along those lines. I'm just going to... the hard part's done. I'm just kind of waiting. I'm going to fertilize this field and then move everything over to the big giant one, get that all done, get it rolled, get it seeded, and hopefully we can do that all within the next 2 hours of gameplay here, but that's going to be 4 hours in actuality because we are at halftime speed. So anyways, guys, Shattered Civ, hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Take care. Good night.